Ah, pizza, the food of the gods, nourishment for body and soul. Alas, the pizza we buy is often loaded with unnecessary fats and dubious ingredients, so why not make it at home? It's cheaper, it's healthier, and it's easy. You just need a bowl to mix the dough, a baking tray to lay the pizza, and a convection oven that can reach 250 degrees, although lesser ovens have worked for me in desperate times. For the dough we are going to use flour, yeast and salt. For the sauce, a can of peeled tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, salt and oregano, and then mozzarella and spicy salami for the topping, or something else you like. That's all, besides some butter to grease the baking tray. Let's start with the dough, for which I use half a kilo of wheat flour from the local supermarket, enough to make 2 large pizzas. No special type, I just select the flour with the highest protein content because it makes the dough more elastic. Mix half a bag of dry yeast, or the whole bag if the room is cold. Then a spoonful of salt, mix it all, and start slowly adding water while kneading the dough. Mix and knead with your hand, add water, and keep mixing until you get an elastic ball of dough. If it's sticky, keep working it until the water is absorbed, or just add more flour. If too dry, add a bit more water. It's that simple, and it all takes 10 minutes max once you get used. Cover the dough with a cloth and let it rest for at least 3 hours. Once the dough has risen, you can prepare the base. First grease the tray with some butter. Do not use oil because the dough will slide on the tray and make your work very difficult. Then take half of the dough you made, or the right amount according to how big is your tray, and spread it from the center to the borders. Do not push it down, but spread it to the sides. It does not have to be perfect, just fix the holes and stretch the pizza. The rest of the dough you can keep in the fridge for 2 days. Just cover it up with a plate or transparent film, or you can even freeze it. Time for the sauce. You get the best results with a tin can of peeled tomatoes, but many can be watery or acidic. After some testing, I found very good ones in my local supermarket, and at a great price. Take a soup plate and squish the tomatoes with a fork one by one, removing any remaining peel and bad parts. Then add the sauce remaining in the tin can, pour a little water in the tin can to scoop out the rest, and add it to the plate. Add a good pinch of salt, and a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil. Any type is good as long as it is extra virgin. My secret kick to the sauce is an abundant pinch of dry oregano, not the general one from the supermarket because that tastes like tea leaves to me, but from specialty shops. You want the uncrushed oregano, because it still has its fragrance and oils intact that are only released when you crush the leaves with your fingers. Mix it all and taste the sauce. If it's so good that you could just drink it, you can proceed to pour it on the pizza. Lay it out with a fork, getting close to the borders but leave some space because if it gets on the tray it will just burn. Nothing bad if it happens, it just adds to the flavor. If you are making a margherita you're basically done, but I really like my pizza with Nduja, a spicy salami from Calabria. I've seen it sold in the Netherlands and also in California, but I know it's a rare appearance even in northern Italy, so feel free to use the spicy salami of your choice, like a good chorizo. Distribute the salami abundantly on the pizza. Do not add the mozzarella, that is for later, and the pizza is ready to cook. Warm your oven, better with ventilation, to 250 degrees and place the pizza to cook for 12 minutes. It's ready when the crust turns a golden color on the border and also on the bottom, which you can check with a fork. After the 12 minutes, take the tray out of the oven and add the mozzarella by making it in small pieces directly on the pizza. Again I use an ordinary mozzarella, not the fake stuff is sold as pizza cheese, but just a fresh one. Distribute it evenly and place the pizza back in the oven for 2 minutes. You don't want the mozzarella to cook, only to melt, to keep its flavor. Once the mozzarella melts, the pizza is ready. I use scissors to cut the pizza, so I don't scratch the tray. Cut it in 4 pieces, and in smaller pieces in the dishes. And there you have it, a nice crisp piece of delicious pizza. And so easy to make in infinite variations, to everyone's taste. Enjoy!